Have you located the White Wolves HQ?
Our intelligence services positioned them here near the Serbian border. This is one of their main training camps.
What kind of opposition can we expect?
We know they've been acquiring modern equipment over recent years. These satellite pictures taken 6 hours ago confirm the presence of heavy tanks and combat helicopters.
But nothing which explains how they have managed to get their hands on state-of-the-art nanosuits?
No. But I'm sure their leader, self-promoted Colonel Dragan Vesnic, will be able to tell us more about that.
That is why you have to capture their HQ intact, Colonel. Not only do we need Vesnic alive, but the high-tech equipment they're using could give us some good leads. Proceed to the Wolves' Lair, Colonel. I want to have a chat with this Colonel Vesnic.
Welcome back to Act of War, not Act of War, direct action. Welcome back to Act of Aggression. So, last time The Hague was attacked by Serbian mercenaries, and this time we're going to check out the militia's HQ, which apparently is on fire.
Here? We're too late. No, wait. I'm registering movement in the vicinity of the White Wolves HQ.
Deal with them before they can destroy any evidence, Colonel.
Yep, we'll do that. First, let's get in here, and let's get some guys into this building here, and smoke out whoever's in there, and then let's get them in here. So that wasn't too much of a challenge. Then again, we've got tanks and they don't, so it's not really a question, is it? There we go.
Base secured, sir. High Commissioner Lofquist is requesting an update.
Shaver reporting. The base is backed with highly sophisticated weaponry and high-tech components. It's all rigged to explode, but we stopped the detonation device in time.
Bring it all in, Colonel. Our experts are waiting to study it.
We could have convoys moving along the highway, but we've spotted enemy activity. They won't let us.
We don't really have a choice.
Then we'll go in with force. I need authorization to step up our deployment.
You've got it, Colonel. Set up a forward outpost to secure the area.
Once the highway is secured, I will need another outpost set up here to protect the convoy.
Permission granted. Make sure to exfil that convoy, Colonel.
Activating Spear Protocol. Engineering equipment on its way.
That's sweet. So
Our survey team indicates probable resources north of our base. Drilling equipment is ready. We can set up a refinery now.
The scouting vehicle here allows us to discover fields with resources. Once we've done that, we can set up a refinery. The refinery doesn't need to be in your build radius, can essentially be anywhere. I'll dispense with that anyway. And after you've got one of those, you can get some lorries to produce some resources and carry them back to your base, or rather to an outpost you have. And you get money for that. You can do that with oil, which we found over here. You can also do it with aluminium, which is required for second tier technology mainly, but not exclusively. So refinery is a go.
Base is ready, sir.
So let's build some additional lorries here to get the money flowing.
Refinery is operational, sir. Engineers are ready to set up barracks and a vehicle bay.
That's awesome, but I think I'm going to set up another refinery first, so I can increase my income a little bit. And in fact, yeah, let's get yet another one right here. I think we still have enough money for our barracks and our vehicle bay here, and then we're good. And these outposts, they also produce power. They used to store resources, which I don't really like. I don't really like that you have to build more of these to store your resources. Then again, you should probably spend resources all the time anyway. And you also use them to produce power, which you can see here. So another one of these is not ready, but almost there. There we go. So let's get a couple of lorries here as well. Depending on how far these are away, you might want to have more. Let's say if you discover some resources here and they have to be carried all the way to your base, then you probably want the maximum number of 6 lorries. But then again, if it's relatively close, it's not really necessary. And these outposts also cost aluminium, So you may or may not want to build more of those, because they can cost you quite a bit of resources. So now these guys here will bring me those yellow cubes of oil. Sweet, sweet oil. And they actually deliver it in the base. They don't just appear next to it and then I get some dollars. Nope, there's actually a proper animation for that, which is awesome, I guess. And my vehicle bay is almost ready. I probably shouldn't build too much stuff at once. I'm still used to a model where you just pay all the cash up front, which makes it a little bit easier. But then again, paying cash on the go is essentially the Command & Conquer model, so how can I say anything against that? Yeah, and I'll harvest this aluminium a little bit later.
I'm sending reinforcements, Colonel, as well as a Ninja stealth recon helicopter. Use it to recon the highway before setting up your second outpost.
Yep, we've got a Ninja copter here, a Japanese vehicle. And this one here is stealth. But essentially these guys here can't see it, you need stealth detection to get that. There's a couple of guys here, but the enemy will get reinforcements as soon as we attack them, so we're going to have to get a couple more guys going before we can take down
I've got a
all these
visual on
forces.
tangos.
Yep, me too.
They're taking up position in the highway facilities east of the toll gate.
So we've got these tanks here, which we use to... let's get maybe like 2 or 3 more of these, and let's get a whole bunch of basic infantry. Let's get quite a bit of these here. They're actually quite effective, and they might have rocket guys and other infantry. Of course, the rocket guys are actually relatively good against infantry, but at the same time they don't have that many of them, and I can probably overwhelm them if I have a sufficient number of guys on my side. So, and how many of these do I want? Maybe another 2, then we should be good. Should have pretty decent income with the 3 refineries here. And I don't think I need more than 3 lorries, because if you have too many, so to speak, then you only end up with these guys here waiting longer. And they don't really benefit you. And this always looks so weird. I know this looks like fairy dust or floating gold, and it looks especially strange from the top. The same with the aluminium. It's just such a strange concept. Considering that for the most part this game looks fairly realistic otherwise. Except for the stuff that you produce units on the battlefield and stuff like that. So, we can scout a little bit more here. And do I want some... Yeah, maybe I want some snipers too. But yeah, I think we've got enough guys to give this a shot. So let's go. So maybe take you... Well, I want you to take the lead because there's infantry, but I want you to take the lead because there could be rocket guys, so... Let's be careful here. Let's actually have to send you guys in here straight away.
Unit is under attack.
Before they take that building. And then let's see whether we can get their attention. Yep, we definitely can. You guys may as well just get in here. So here's some more basic infantry. They're contractors. So let's get those guys going. And damn, they're sending everybody after us, really. So, but yeah, looks like this is not that bad. Yeah, these guys here are falling like flies. Not a problem. So there we go. And damn, we've got a lot of POWs here. You get out of here. And we lost a couple of guys here, but that's okay. Oh, those guys killed my dudes in that building. That was nasty. I think you're going to pay for that now. These guys here, they have stealth detection, but they're not exactly efficient against tanks. So, as you may have figured out. So, time to send these guys over here. And any more guys come from the south? I don't think so. So you can collect me some POWs. You arrest these guys here. And you know what? Since they're not going to come from here, I may as well evacuate this and send everybody north. And you're still supposed to arrest these guys. So just because the build radius disappears doesn't mean you're not supposed to head over to that location. Hey rocket guys, you're not... Okay, seems like you're not actually interested in fighting back. I'm okay with that, so... So, let's get you guys in... Maybe in this building here. Because they will try to flank me. Oh, damn. So, and... So more guys are after me. And yeah, I guess I can send you north as well. Even though it's probably going to take a while until you actually arrive. Do you? Doesn't look like that to me, but never mind. And nope. All of you are supposed to get out of there. And wow, they have a lot more stuff here than I thought they would have. So let's kill these rocket guys before they fire their rockets. But if they continue to like just walk in like this, then I think we got this. Yeah, there we go. So you guys get over there and collect some POWs. And you check out what's over here. Oh, what do they have in here? Ooh, rifle guys. So yeah, I'm just going to send all of these guys in there. That should be enough to smoke them out. I'm not going to just sit there with my tank. That's just going to cost me too much, too many resources. So let's secure this aluminium field straight away.
Unit lost.
And here we go. So anybody else who wants to mess around with me? Apparently. Oh, okay. Where did you come from? Never mind. You're dead now.
Highway secured.
I'm all ears.
So let's build that outpost. Here we go. And how expensive? Oh, that cost me more ray earth metals. Yeah, why the hell am I doing that? More rare earth metals. But nevertheless, let's build a second. Actually, what does this upgrade to? Because there's an upgrade to building our outpost. I'm not quite sure whether that costs me aluminium as well. We'll see. Let's just build this one here, and then we can construct the rest of our base. And as usual, our vehicle takes the roads. Always take the roads. You can like shift click to turn that off, but then again, this vehicle isn't even under my control, under my direct control. So what the hell? Anyway, it doesn't really matter all that much. So I should probably get a couple more lorries in here. Considering how far away that is, I may as well get the maximum number here. And how expensive are these anyway? Oh, just 350, so not exactly a big investment. It's not like I don't have the money. So, there we go.
Outpost ready. We need to turn it into a construction outpost.
Will do. Do that straight away. And then I should probably still build another outpost here, because I'm going to need more outposts for more power anyway. So, yeah. And you know what, I may as well just upgrade all of these to the maximum. It's not that expensive, so let's just do it.
You'll need defensive turrets to hold the position.
They need aluminium. Our satellite imagery has detected a field right here.
Yep, already added. So let's get another outpost here, so we can speed that up even more. And then we'll get our defensive turrets.
I am listening.
So these turrets here, they're essentially like the Task Force Talon turrets. They can... Oh, there's another field here. That's interesting. So
What do you want me to find?
I guess we're going to get another refinery
As
then.
planned, I'm sending the first cargo truck. Make sure it gets through.
Yep, I'm at it. So let's get another refinery. And where's my construction vehicle? Oh, look at that, a sniper. So weren't you supposed to head up here? Well, you are now. So got more aluminium here. The question is, are there any more fields? How can you just drive through one of these vehicles? Ah, never mind. Doesn't really matter all that much. You can just go back to base and hang out there. So yeah, and as predicted, these guys are just waiting around, but it's okay. They don't really cost me all that many resources. And with this outpost here up, we should be able to properly exploit that field soon. And it's still worth it because these guys can go down there as well. And then we'll have a lot of money. Let's actually let's get these turrets up and running.
The first convoy is safe.
Completed.
There we go, let's get one here and another one over here. These can get various updates, I think a missile interruption update, an anti-tank upgrade and an anti-air upgrade. Or maybe it was a different upgrade, doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's get a whole bunch of these. And
Remember that the turrets need electricity to run. Outposts generate power. Build another one if necessary.
will do. But first, let me build a barracks here. There we go, and you can take this POW here. So there comes the first wave of infantry. Yeah, I think I can probably keep these at bay with mostly with my turret here. I mean, just look at this. They're just being wasted away here. So that outpost is up and running. Don't really need that to turn that into a construction outpost. It's not really worth it. So, oh, it looks like my sniper there got killed, but that's just something that happens. So no, I didn't want to move you. So don't lose any of the convoy trucks. That's not too difficult. There's another objective where you have to destroy a bunch of choppers, which is kind of difficult not to do because those choppers will just come for your base. So how are you supposed to not shoot them down? I guess you could try that, but that would actually be more difficult than or shooting all of them down is easier than not shooting them down in the first place. So you're almost done as well. That's great.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, I can't really repair these buildings until I have a repair outpost, but I don't think I have access to that this time, so yep, tough luck.
Building complete.
And why do you could have just driven through here, and maybe I should make some space here. So never mind. Didn't I build... Oh yeah, you can POW these guys here.
Upgrade complete.
A bit overkill to build one of these guys just for that, but I just like to do that for no specific reason. So, and I should probably build another outpost because
upgrade completed.
I could use the power. So let's just build one here, may as well, since we're at it. And do I want more turrets? Maybe. I guess I could just build another one here and another one there. Ooh, and there's the next wave of infantry. Let's see how far these guys go. Because if they don't bring rocket guys or vehicles, it's... yeah, this is just a massacre. Oh, and there come the choppers. That's the reason why you want that anti-air upgrade. Yep, these guys, I don't think they fired a single shot, because it doesn't look like it to me. So this outpost here is hopefully under construction soon. Yeah, and that's essentially it. So there we go. Yeah, regarding the story, you've got the High Commissioner here, you've got Schäfer, the colonel who commands the task force, you've got the British intelligence officer, she's definitely the worst voice actor, and that's almost it for the good guys. There's an American commander who fights along our side as well, but we'll get to that later. And these look really fun. This looks something like I would build out of Lego, really. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. So you POW this guy here too. And I don't know, what are we doing with these convoys here? I mean, you're supposed to arrest that mercenary colonel who apparently got killed, or at least the base got burned down, so it's kind of implied that he's no longer around, so to speak. But what's the deal with these convoys here? Are we removing evidence? Because it looked like we already investigated that base, so I'm not quite sure what to do with that is, but never mind. And all we have to do now is essentially sit around and wait for these convoys to get through, which may or may not take a while. But we're almost halfway done. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much all that's going to happen. I don't think they really send anything that's overly threatening. But since we're here, we may as well build a whole bunch of these guys here because we do have the money and pretty much nothing else to do. And let's get another outpost for the purpose of generating some power. Actually, let's get two outposts. Let's get one here as well. Yeah, another annoying thing about the roads is that you can't build on roads. Even though there's a lot of scenarios where it would be convenient if you just could do that. But nope, you can't. Damn, are they sending a lot of stuff. But there's no real... And they don't really have anything to stop us. These 3 turrets here alone are enough to kill all these guys here. And look at these contractors, they aren't even attacking. Oh yeah, no, these ones here were like 5 of them fired a shot and then the rest just died. So, anything else we want? Not really, I guess. So, not sure what you are doing there, but since you are just hanging around there, I may as well move over and just destroy you. There we go. Yep, no one left behind and no one left alive. So next convoy is on its way and we're halfway there. Yeah, I think the rest of the mission is just dragging out a little bit, to be honest, because there's nothing else we have to do. And at this point our defenses are good enough to pretty much destroy everything they have. But since we're at it, I guess I may as well build a couple more. It's not going to hurt. Unless you don't have the power, then everything's going to go offline and then it's definitely going to hurt. But that's a completely different case. Oh, and more guys. These light vehicles is probably the worst thing they can send. These guys here, the Vextors, they're slightly better, but they're still not terribly well equipped to deal with what I have here. Ooh, they sent... Oh, they've got these mortars here. I'm going to deal with those after all of these guys here got killed. Why are you going for my vehicles? No, seriously, why are you going for my vehicles? Oh, it looks like destroying those mortars is actually a secondary objective. That's interesting. Well, so let's move in and kill those guys. And I may as well build a vehicle factory here. Yeah, why not? There we go. So, there we go. These guys here have an extremely low rate of fire, so it's quite easy to just essentially walk up to them and kill them once they have attacked. But if you can keep them out of the enemy's range, then they can be quite useful. But they're not my favorites. So these choppers here died a horrible death, as intended. And do they have any more mortars around here? Because I don't really recall having been attacked by these guys before. Oh, they're actually sending rocket launcher guys. Not that these guys are actually sufficiently equipped to deal with what I have here, but at least they get a B+ for effort. They're trying. And there we go. So these guys here apparently don't want to attack me, but that's okay. I'll come to them. That's definitely an option. There we go. And I wonder where those mortars are, because I've only encountered one so far. And oh, look at that, another chopper. Well, that's okay. I can just move in here. I mean, as long as it's just infantry and some other weak stuff, it's okay. If it's multiple rocket guys and stuff, then we may or may not want to move out here with our tanks. Nope, you're not going to escape. So, but in case you get destroyed, let's just build a whole bunch of these guys here, because I can. Are these guys just hanging around here and waiting for their attack order? Because that's what it looks like. I thought those would be off-map reinforcements, but I guess not. I guess they're just hanging around here. I'm okay with that. So... and oh, now these guys are moving. That's cute. And now you're dead. So, anybody else? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, more choppers. Yeah, I guess I should head back. Yeah, let's head back to base. We don't have to overdo it. Still haven't seen any more mortars, but whatever. And chopper is down. Same goes for this one here. They're wasting a lot of resources. I'm not quite sure how expensive 20 assault choppers is, but something tells me they're very expensive. Then again, apparently we explored these Serbian oil fields, so maybe they want to have those as well. Who knows? Then again, I'm not even sure whether we are in Serbia, because it says on the Serbian border, so it's not quite clear on which side we are. Well, since this is a border checkpoint, we are obviously on both sides. Not right now, but... wait for it. Now we are. Yeah, no, I'm just being silly here, but then again, since we don't really have anything else to do, except for waiting for those convoys to actually come for us, I may as well just goof around a little bit. Oh, another mortar. So, time to go for a secondary objective. Not that I think we're actually going to... Oh,
Colonel, you must protect those convoys at all cost. Without them, we won't be able to track down the Bellier sponsors.
okay. Well, whatever those mysterious convoys do. I should have placed a unit there, because then the choppers wouldn't have gone for it. Oh well. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, not that much of a deal. Whatever. So, let's attack that mortar, which apparently is firing... What the hell is that saying? It's... Great rocket nade. What the hell? Oh, whatever. Anyway, let's kill these guys here, and another mortar is down. But we've almost gone through with all these convoys anyway, so I guess that's not that big of a deal. Oh, these guys are running away straight away. That's kind of cute. So, almost fulfilled that objective. Yeah, one thing with these. Oh damn. Maybe. Oh, I guess they have a base here. They have more mortars there, but I guess I'm going to get myself killed here, so never mind. I guess you could actually try to take out their base if they have a base there, and if it's not just base defenses. But then again, why bother? I think the last lorry is on its way anyway, so who cares? So, I wonder. Yeah, I wonder whether it might be worth it to go for the space here, because I've got a lot of resources. I probably could have afforded to just build in a strike force that could take that out. Then again, nothing I have is really all that effective against buildings. These are here okay against vehicles and infantry, but heavy snipers are okay. But for the most part, you want something like heavier tanks or so to destroy buildings. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Here's the last convoy, so here we go.
The last convoy has reached safety.